Emotional testimony in a Lake County courtroom during the sentencing hearing of convicted Highland Park Parade shooter Robert Crimo III. Police officers, survivors, and family members telling their stories.
But the shooter himself, not there to hear them. WGN's Brona Tumulty is joining us live from Waukegan with more on this.
We're told there is one more victim impact statement that has yet to be
Good
read.
evening, guys. Robert Crimo III has previously pulled stunts like this and been warned that court proceedings can and will go ahead without him, which is exactly what happened today. Things just wrapping up in the last 15 minutes or so. We heard this afternoon testimony from detectives there that day. They say Crimo had been planning this for a couple of years, and when arrested, he was laughing and joking and showed no remorse. 7 people died that day in 2022. We heard from some of their loved ones today describing the pain inflicted on their families. We also heard from other survivors, some of whom shared stories of kindness amid chaos. A police officer racing to help, checking bodies for signs of life, a mother frantically trying to save her children, and a stranger, and a doctor describing the worst scenes of his career. Those amongst some of the emotional stories told today inside the Lake County Courthouse as survivors of the deadly Highland Park 4th of July shooting remembered and recounted the trauma they were thrown into.
One of the things that emerged from today's testimony is now a public explanation of what happened to little 2-year-old Aiden McCarthy in the immediate aftermath of the shooting, moments after his parents were murdered.
Irina and Kevin McCarthy brought their son Aidan to the parade that morning. They were both shot and killed as a stranger whisked away their 2-year-old, handing him off to Dana Reuter Ring, telling her the blood is not ours and he's not mine. Reuter Ring was at the parade with her husband and 3 children when everything started, describing the shots, the shrapnel and the sprint to their car, along with the agony of trying to figure out who this little boy in her arms belonged to, who could only tell her one thing.
The only thing that Aiden could muster that day was to say, Mama, Dada, come get me soon.
The McCarthy family lawyer Lance Northcutt speaking today, saying it's no surprise Robert Crimo III refused to show up in court, denying his victims the chance to say exactly how his actions impacted them.
It's the act of a coward, something that's consistent with the kind of man that shoots at innocent children, women, men from a hidden position concealed on a rooftop. So I wouldn't even give his actions any dignity or any mention other than to say that it's consistent with the evil human being that he truly is.
Crimo reversed course last month, changing his plea to guilty in the 11th hour, moments before the trial's opening statements were set to begin, admitting to all 69 counts of murder and attempted murder, now certain to spend the rest of his life behind bars. The McCarthy family lawyer also telling us today is the first day the little Aidan's grandmother has had a chance to meet Dana. So a very emotional day indeed, lots of tears upstairs in the courtroom. The hearing itself is scheduled through Friday, so it remains to be seen what sentence will be handed down. We're live in Waukegan. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.
Appreciate that, Brona.